Hello, I am Nina Crist, and this is Tai Chi Treasures, my weekly chance to connect with you about one of the things I love the most, Tai Chi. So Tai Chi, as I've shared, is a style of martial arts. I often have the question of what's the difference between Tai Chi and Qigong? And so as we're looking at these different styles of martial arts, these different styles of cultivating energy in the body, and different ways to find and restore balance internally and ideally externally as well. So when we look at Qigong, we see Tai Chi as a style of Qigong, moving the energy through the body with the use of breath and intention, the attention of the mind fully present in the practice, which one of the things I have to say is when you're learning Tai Chi, all of your attention needs to be present because you're learning something new. And even the most simple movement of just opening the form where we inhale the hands up, the hand crosses the center line, and as you unwind and you bring your hands over to the side, you see that even in this simple movement, which hand's on top, I cross the body when, what part of the exhalation, what part of the inhalation, and it can very quickly feel overwhelming and maybe a little intimidating. So because Tai Chi is a continuous flow of movement, it's difficult for the Western mind, I've found in teaching hundreds of people through the years. I find that it's difficult in trying to capture what is where. And so in my training that we'll be beginning next weekend, in the Tai Chi training, we'll be focusing on the 24 moves of the classic Tai Chi Chuan form, a sequence of movement. And when we tap into that, I'm going to be breaking down each of the moves. And if you want to take a moment with me, and even if you're seated, I love doing this. My grandmother was loving doing this as she was ending her life and her journey here. She would just sit at the edge of her bed and inhale the hands up and exhale the hands down. And this is what I'll do oftentimes on the trail. Just breathe the body, inhale, feel the lungs fill up, the whole body expand, and exhale. So opening the sequence of Tai Chi, we inhale the hands up. As we exhale, we cross the center line, gather the Chi, and form the Chi ball. Notice one hand's facing the other. And I'm just going to gently turn at the waist, soften through my knees, and bring the Chi ball over to the side. And you can release that. We'll try it again. Just simply inhale the wrist lead. As you exhale, let the hand make like an X cross the body. Gather the Chi, the energy, and then gently guide this ball of energy to the side. And release. We'll do it one more time. And inhale the wrists up. Exhale, let your hands just flow down. And then gather, form the ball. And we'll pause here for a moment. I went from my left side to my right side. What I'm doing is I'm starting to reweave the patterns of the left and the right sides of the brain, the two different hemispheres. I'm starting to rewire the neurology of my body so that my nervous system can be calm and at ease. I want to make sure that if there's anything out of balance, if I got really upset or I've really exhausted, where's my energy at and how can my Tai Chi support me in restoring balance so I feel more calm internally and I can rest in the pauses that life offers me. So in Tai Chi, everything is about opening the rivers within and connecting to earth. Notice this palm is facing the earth, and to heaven. This hand is facing the sky. And so when these two poles, these two opposing complementary energies face one another, the energy like a battery starts to move between the two poles. And as I turn from one side to the other, I'm starting to move that energy through my body in a really gentle, fluid way. So if you want to learn more about how Tai Chi can offer you blessings, healing, sweetness, keep joining me on Sundays for my Tai Chi Treasures. And if you'd like to dive a little deeper, I start the training next weekend. We have an amazing group of us that are ready to kind of dive into the philosophies, the medicine, the healing, and just the fun joy of moving the body in harmony with breath. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to being with you next weekend.